Namaskar friends, welcome back to your channel Simplify Your Space. New Year is a great time to plan and prepare the activities for the whole year, especially those activities which cannot be skipped. Therefore, it makes sense to allocate a suitable slot for them during the year. I try to divide all the important tasks which I generally do annually and assign a specific month for completion. That means one extra task gets added to my monthly cleaning and organizing routine. There is also a good mix of habit-forming activities. This helps me visualize the whole year in advance. Let's see what I have planned for this year. In the previous decluttering and organizing videos, I advised that if you are confused about purging a few items which you think you may need in future, keep them in a box or bag and store them in a loft or bed box. If you remember them using, it's fine. But if you haven't used or remembered the whole year, it is the time to say goodbye. I kept a few items and didn't use them at all, so removing them. Also, I try to check all the unwanted items dumped in the storage. Like any decor item, cardboard boxes which are not required anymore, any outgrown toys which I purged and dumped there, any worn out blankets, pillows, broken luggage or bags, etc. I complete this activity in January to regain more space in the beginning itself. This task is generally assigned for the month of May post completion of the financial year in March. We file all the important documents like tax returns, doctor's prescriptions, warranties, AMCs, new insurances, Mediclaim, etc. for the last year. If any subscription or any AMC has to be renewed, I renew that. I try to keep this area updated and clean so that whenever I need any document, it can be accessed easily. I'm planning to make a proper video on this topic soon. Stay tuned for that. Once in a year, I deep clean and reorganize all the areas like closets, kitchen, utility, bathrooms, etc. I don't do the whole house at once. I do 1 or 2 areas each month. Like in January, if I'm cleaning and reorganizing my lofts, next month it would be my bathroom. In March, it will be closet as that's the time to pack and store winter wear and take out summer clothing. And in April, it will be dressing table and so on. This system helps me not get overwhelmed and keeps my house clutter-free. Distribution of tasks ensures my Diwali loads are minimum and that implies more time for leisure during festivities. This year, I plan to learn mandala art. I collected this stuff in advance and set it up in a small basket and kept it on my dining table. This is to remind me every day till the time I don't get used to it. I just want to take out 30 minutes every day and freshen up myself learning this art. Reading is a proven way to get richer in multi-dimensions. It helps us understand other aspects of life or simply enhance our skills. I've planned and taken out 10 books which I'm planning to read this year and kept them in front of me. The book which I am currently reading will stay on the side table so that I don't miss reading it. I have assigned 30 minutes every day for book reading. End of this year, I have a goal to make a video of 10 books I read this year. And I think I can only make it if I have read it. This task is mainly to check wears and tears in the house. Like if it needs painting, polishing or repair, any appliances or utensils need service, etc. It is a good idea to attend minor repairs by self and plan the outsourcing for major or technical work or if you're unwell. Goals and resolutions keep us on our desired target in life. Usually this task is assigned for December end. Making a goal book and evaluating ourselves is an easy method to attain progress. Written records for self help us to fine-tune our way of working. To achieve any goal, one needs to divide them into subtasks and work towards them every day. Review your goals periodically to stay focused. My son's new session starts in January. So one important task at the beginning of the new year is to clean, declutter and reorganize his room and study table. I remove his old books, crafts and other stuff from the cabinets and refill all the stationery and craft supplies for the new session. Adding some new stationery and books work like magic. They not only motivate students but adults too to kickstart a new session. Similarly, I organize my study table as well to stay focused and efficient throughout the year. Depending on how many photos you click, backup will need to be done multiple times of the year, or else cloud storage purchase become an expensive affair. Our smartphones have become a junkyard of waste and duplicate pictures and videos. It is important to delete those pictures and take a backup of all your precious moments at least once a year. This task not only gives you a flashback of beautiful moments spent last year, but also frees up a good amount of storage space to capture beautiful moments in the coming months and years. This work is done twice a year. Once in March, just starting of summer, and in October, starting of winter. Taking out winter essentials and putting them back is a lot of work as they require proper storage and protection from pests. So washing, drying and storage is almost a week-long process, and I assign a week for this task in advance. This year, new winter clothes and beddings are added, so I have made the storage arrangement accordingly in advance. Planning in advance prevents time wastage. That's all about this video. It is important to make a framework or outline for the important tasks and goals at the beginning of the new year, which helps keep us productive and efficient throughout the year. Thank you for watching this video. Please give a thumbs up and share this video with your family and friends. Do subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram and Facebook for all the latest updates and video notifications. We'll see you all next week. Happy organizing from Simplify Your Space. Bye bye.